Yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Pony Montana, and in this video, we are going to be going over 2 skill moves that you are going to need to know if you guys are trying to become better runners and create more separation and just add to those yak yardage stats and everything like that. It will just create a better game for you. You guys will become more skillful. You guys will become better at Madden. You guys will end up scoring more just simply off of using these 2 moves that we're going to talk about today. Now, before I get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and become a part of the Noti gang. And if you guys don't do any of that, comment down below. It doesn't matter what you comment, or just comment FTA and become a part of the squad, become a part of the gang. Shout out to the FTA squad, FTA gang. You guys absolutely showed out in last video, man. And yeah, I'm just gonna scroll all the way up and then scroll all the way back down so we can get a look at every single name that is part of the FTA gang. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. For those of you guys who don't know, FTA stands for the algorithm, and it helps push these videos to more and more people. The more you comment, the more you like, the more you subscribe, all of that, man. We've been growing crazy, and I can't thank you guys enough. And it's a big part of the FTA squad, so much love. My boy Classic is in there again. Let's go. My boy Dean. Come on, bro. Come on. Look at all the people. Now let's get right into the video, man. 2 moves, 2 very important moves. And before I get into it, a lot of you guys say I talk a lot, so let's get through this quick. The juke move and the jurtle. If you guys say that I talk a lot, that's it. Click off the video, because that's all I'm going to talk about today. For those of you guys who want to be more in depth, like I like to be, the jurtle. For those of you guys who don't know, this is a jurtle. This right here is a jurtle, and it's a move that so many people are utilizing now because it creates a crazy amount of separation. So I'm going to go over them here in a normal mode, and then I'm going to go into regular practice mode and showcase how it looks against an actual defender. So the jurtle, it's pressing triangle. You're running one way and then pressing triangle pretty much the other way. Okay, that is what the jurtle is going to look like, and that is what's going to get you separation. In this move specifically, it doesn't really matter what hand the ball is in, because you're simply just going to be jurtling away in, whatever direction that you're not going to be. So even if you're going this way, you jurtle straight to the left, go to the right. As soon as you run one way, he ends up putting the ball in his other hand, and as you can see, that is going to get crazy amount of separation, and I will show you guys as soon as I'm done with showing you guys the juke move. Now in Madden 24, there are 2 juke moves. Like always, there's one where you hold turbo, and that's what it looks like, and there's one where you don't hold turbo, and that's what it looks like, and that's what it looks like, and that's what it looks like, and that's what it looks like. Now obviously the one that I showed more of is the one that we're going to be looking at today. Now that juke move, the one at the end, and I'm just going to show the replay on this. This juke move, never do this juke move. It is one of the worst juke moves EA has ever put into the game, and it will only stop you from gaining more yardage. This juke move here, you almost do not, you don't lose any acceleration. You lose a tiny bit of acceleration, but you don't lose too much momentum, and it just happens to be one of the best juke moves in the game. You will end up breaking ankles. You will end up getting more yardage. It's just one of those that it's one of them ones. It's just one of them ones that you will end up loving the more comfortable you get using it. So a lot of people, they get caught up using the other juke move because obviously if you're running the ball, you're going to want to run with turbo, but you have to let go of turbo to utilize this juke move. So you take your right stick, you let go of turbo, and then you juke. And you see how I can do that even without having any type of stamina. I can still utilize the juke move without having any type of stamina, which means that if you are one of those people that needs a little bit more space and is trying to get away from, a defender chasing you down, you could potentially slow down, hit him with a quick juke move, juke, whatever the case is, and you will end up having a lot more space and a lot more room to maneuver if you utilize this juke move properly. Now let's go ahead and call timeout and change the play type so that we can go ahead and try to showcase this against actual defenders. So you guys can actually get a good look at what it looks like. So let's go ahead and change the practice type, and we're going to go normal. And again, this is simply just a skill move set. There's really nothing has been, pretty much dropped in the community where it's like, oh my God, this move, like this is a crazy tutorial that needs to be done. And of course, Ingold is he's like a silver card. So let me go ahead and put another guy in, because the other guy might be extremely tired. I don't know how you get tired in practice mode, but let's put Gibbs in. Actually, let's come out in I form close. Since we just dropped the ebook on that, let's just come out in I form close and just call a random play on defense. So let's start off with the Jurtle. The Jurtle, okay. As you can see, perfect example right there. We started off with the Jurtle, and I'm gonna show the instant replay on that just so you guys can see it. So we're running towards the sideline, and then immediately, because we have, again, this is a move that you want to do with space. You don't want to sit there and wait for them to be closer. That's for the juke move. We save that for the juke move. But if they're a little bit far away and you're scared that they're going to tackle you, hit them with a Jurtle. And as you can see, they even get an animation where their ankles get broken and the Jurtle works. Now, if this guy wasn't here, we'd be running off for a touchdown. But if we didn't hit him with that Jurtle, we saved ourselves an extra 5 yards there. We literally got an extra 5 simply by hitting him with the Jurtle, because it's such a good move that you could do with almost anybody in the game. Any tight end, you could do this with one of the fat guys on the field. Who knows? But yeah, this is literally a perfect example of what it looks like to Jurtle someone, and you need to add this to your repertoire if you want to create more separation and get more yardage on the ground. Now, the juke move. The juke move is a little bit more difficult to pull off, especially against the CPU, especially while you're just running the ball, especially just, stretch, because we need to get a little bit of open field. So let's see if I can just do this. But the beauty about the juke move is you can do it in any part of the field. The Jurtle, you don't want to do the Jurtle in the interior of defenses, because you could potentially fumble. But let me call timeout and see if we can find a different play to create ourselves a better opportunity to juke. Let's just call a toss here. We're going to call a toss, and we're just going to come out in dollar. So hopefully we get decent blocking here. All right. So we got one man to miss. The juke move. You see how we kind of created that separation to the left side there? I'm actually going to show the replay on that, because I feel like that was decent. It was decent. It wasn't great, but it was decent. Now, this is the potential that you have with the juke move. Now, I think I juked a little too late. I probably should have Jurtled if I was going to do anything. But you see how I kind of created that separation. Unfortunately, Eric Berry is one of the better safeties in the game, who ends up reacting to this pretty nicely. But we can always try again. Let's see if we can get a solid juke move to go crazy here. So we're running. We got our turbo going. Juke move. Perfect. Now, again, Eric Berry's the guy. He's the man in the game, but we did end up pulling off the juke against somebody. And this is very important. I'm holding turbo here, but I completely let off because I'm trying to juke to the right side, and I juke this guy completely out. I juke Horn completely out of the play, allowing me to sit there. And if this guy ends up blocking Eric Berry, we're gone. We're gone at least to here before one of these guys catch up and are able to tackle me. Unfortunately, we didn't get a block. But look at how good this juke move is. Completely takes him out of the play, and we're able to sit there and get more yardage. These are the two best moves in Madden. The two best skill moves in Madden will help you. It will always help you. They're the easiest, and they're the two best. You guys will get a lot more yardage if you start implementing these into your game. And I think the adaptive AI is starting to work here, because now this toss play isn't getting any yards here. But I just want to do it one more time. Juke move, as you can see. Oh, perfect example. And that is how I'm going to end the video, with a perfect example of the best juke in the game. Do not use the turbo juke. The turbo juke does not work. But as you can see, we just juke this guy completely out of his shoes. Where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? You're fired. You are going to be fired if you allow that to happen. Look at how much separation, my Lord. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I'm very glad that I got to get that example for you guys. My name is Pony Montana. Hopefully you guys start utilizing this in your games. Let me know if there's any skill moves you use down below in the comment section, and I'll try my best to see. I'll try to see if they'll work for me. I know that there's a spin move that people like to use, but I feel like it's a little slow compared to these ones. And yeah, appreciate the love. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. As always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out, you guys.